Yeah, good morning, wonderful people. You're welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. What a wonderful day to be alive in Nigeria and also in the city of Lagos. We have so many reports this morning, but before that, I'll say a big welcome to everyone watching us today on the Flip platform. Yes, you're welcome. Welcome to this program. We are in Abiodun Jango Street this morning, and we are the bystanders beside us. We have the bystanders here this morning. We are looking at reports that we have on the social media and also on the national dailies. With us, we have the Vanguard newspaper this morning. The Vanguard newspaper with us this morning. The Vanguard newspaper. We also have the Nigerian Tribune, the Vanguard, and the Nigerian Tribune. What does the Vanguard say is Edo train kidnap, 6 victims rescued, says the government. 6 victims rescued, says government, as kidnappers demand 20 million ransom per victim. Ojota fracas, rally turns bloody as Yoruba Nation agitators and police clash.
You said demand how much?
20 million naira per victim. Yes, 20 times, 6 minus 31, we have 25. 20 times 25, we are looking at over 500 million. Okay, 500 million naira per victim. We have insecurity. Polls may be postponed, cancelled. INEC. Polls may be postponed and cancelled. INEC insists no going back on BVAS and IREV. Real-time polling unit results will be uploaded on the IREV. INEC must manage security threats. That is FES. INEC must manage security threats. This is worrisome when the INEC would come out to say that the polls may be postponed or cancelled due to insecurity. That means we'll be having an interim government. Yes, DSS sued for arresting activists that was protesting the bid to arrest Emefiele. DSS has been sued for arresting activists for protesting the bid to arrest the CBN governor, Emefiele. We have the picture here at the Ojota Gani Fawemi Park. You see policemen, you see a burnt car, and probably someone that was shot yesterday. Yoruba Nation agitation that was shot yesterday. Cash withdrawal, long queues in banks as implementation commences. We have long queues at the banks as the implementation commences. Many people did not remember that yesterday will be the day that the policy will be implemented. A limit on withdrawal from the counter, and also from the counter you can for individuals a day you withdraw 100,000 naira, while for corporate organizations we have 500,000 naira. That means the limitation has been reduced as it were. 500,000 naira a week, 5 million naira for corporate bodies. Let's look at other reports this morning. Power generation again drops by 7.6%. Power generation drops by 7.6%. On health, COVID-19 fresh concerns as new cracking variant emerges. Fresh concerns as new cracking variant emerges. That is from COVID-19. Ondo State to spend 3.2 billion naira on Amotekun security. 3.2 billion naira on Amotekun security. Let's look at other reports. On the Nigerian Tribune this morning, fuel importation to end by 2024. That is from the federal government. 60,000 barrel per day. Port Harcourt refinery to commence first quarter. Federal government claims 80% equity in modular refineries. Federal government claims 80% equity in modular refineries. New Naira notes now in ATM as cash withdrawal limits takes off. New Naira notes now in ATM as cash withdrawal limit takes off. The main headline on the Nigerian Tribune this morning: security threats to next election real. That's INEC. Security threats to the next election is real. That is from the Independent National Electoral Commission. Says commission leaving nothing to chance. 13.1 billion bid for forfeited Kogi property fails. for 13.1 billion bid for forfeited Ikoyi property fails as EFCC opens sale of assets in Abuja. The picture here is a scene of the fracas by suspected members of Yoruba Nation agitators in Ojota, Lagos on Monday. That is the photo. Yes, one killed as Yoruba Nation agitators. Police clash in Lagos. Gunmen kidnap customary court president in Edo. 6 train kidnap victims already rescued. Abductors of passengers demand 620 million naira ransom. Abductors of passengers demand 620 million naira ransom. Yes, Saudi confirms 95,000 slots for Nigeria. That's for the Hajj. Saudi confirms 95,000 slots for Nigeria. That's from the Hajj. Good morning, Agweme Mafidon. Charles EQ Dagbaja, good morning. Furigas, good morning. Gladys Oyabo, good morning. Yes. Crown Badge, good morning. Yes. Quick Penny, good morning. Samson Adegunwa, Mr. Nee, good morning. Yes. God bless One Nigeria. God bless our reviewers. And God bless Flip TV. Yes, we are looking at what are the fears of the INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, on the election. They have Mr. Obong this morning. Good morning, Mr. Obong. Where are you coming from?
I always travel for campaign to transform my Bible state.
Campaign?
Of course.
For your party or for?
My party that sponsored GPN sponsored to transform my Bible state, transform the culture. Bring a good culture to the state. We are campaigning everywhere, so I'm traveling every state to show campaign that the state must transform from Uju Calabar to what?
I thought the state has is one of the states, the cleanest states in Nigeria.
Being a cleanest state, the people are poor. We want to transform the people. It's not the state.
It's not about the infrastructure.
Yeah, it's not about the infrastructure, it's about the people. If your city rich, you must list too. Does that mean? You can't be a city is clean. So powerful, but people are so poor. Ask boy, ask girl, carrying a laundry, because security cook. Fufu makers, canteen, drivers. No.
Fufu makers,
canteen, cooks. Does that mean? Laundry. We must to make people to be like the state, rich like the state, great like the state. So the people are poor in Akwa Ibom State, while the city is great.
Which party are you supporting in Akwa Ibom State?
Which party? It's my party. I don't support any party. It's my party.
Your party does not have a governorship candidate yet.
I have my party that built. I have time to build my party.
But now, at least you support somebody.
A party that stayed here is a PDP, as we know. Yes, PDP is a party that stayed here. Okay. They are a long time that stayed here. And I love them because they don't want to ship out. They are people of integrity.
So you're not supporting another party than PDP?
PDP, there is from my state. But I'm building a party to defeat the PDP. So I can't be able to be 100% with them. Because I'm building my own party to be stronger. To push APC out, PDP out, and APC in that state. To bring life for Akwa Ibom man. To be stronger and become rich. By GPN. That's what I'm working on.
Okay. Let's look at one killed as Yoruba Nation agitators. Police clash in Lagos.
It must come to pass. Don't think the Yoruba Nation go. Nobody should think that in your mind. Say Yoruba Nation don't go. It will come to pass. It's a prophecy.
How?
Oh. You don't understand? Nation is 4 nations. Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. 2 is good, 2 are bad. You need to understand that it's a mystery. 2 is good, 2 are bad. 2 nations must come out. 2 nations must stand forever. If you see 1,000 naira, you see the 2 men that stand. That is 2 nations that are going to stand forever. So it's a mystery.
500 naira notes.
500 naira note will go with these people. 2 nations must go. 2 nations must stand. It's 4 nations.
So Yoruba Nation will have head.
8. Yoruba Nation will have. They already play for. They don't plan finish now. They don't lead train to Semeboda. They plan already. Now train reach to Semeboda. You can use train now to Semeboda. They don't plan everything finish. Igbo must go with Biafra, and Nigeria will remain with 2 nations alone. That is 2 men in 1,000 naira. They go remain there. That's the end of Nigeria. So you need to understand what is coming in. So don't
how
think
will this happen?
It will happen. It's a prophecy. Don't worry because I could happen.
So the prophecy did not tell you how it happened.
I will tell you how it happened. So what are we doing now? What are we seeing now? What we see? What happened now? What happened now? Who lead? Yoruba lead. Abi?
I don't know about that.
Oh my God! I have no idea like this. Yoruba lead for the Nigerian today.
We have not done the election, so.
Yoruba lead. It's their party that rule it. Political party that rule today is Yoruba party.
Yoruba party.
Don't you know?
Who is the president?
Who is the president? They go buy Arsenal from player from. I'm coming now. They go buy player from back and to come and play for Manju. Abi? So the player now is playing for Manju. At the end, contract will expire. The real Manju will take their game and play it very well. So you need to understand what is going on.
Okay, gunmen kidnap in Edo State. You heard about the kidnapping in Edo State?
The kidnapping in Edo State. They say Fulani X-Men. They try to lie against Fulani. I say don't lie against Fulani.
No, it is headers.
Elders. Thank you.
Headers. Cattle headers.
See, cattle elders.
Yes.
Don't lie for these people again.
When
you do your dirty
where
job,
did you get your information
I'm coming
from?
now.
Okay.
When you get your dirty job in your communities, don't go and lie for person.
The police commissioner.
Now they say
the commissioner of police in
I'm
Edo
coming.
State confirmed that it was.
Confirm is a fake commissioner of police. Why is he confirming?
Police.
What is confirm?
Security
Is it today they confirm fake people? Confirm? Is it today? Can we get 100%
okay,
sure?
where do you get your information from? I want to know.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We say we have Boko Haram. After we say we have S-men, we have bandits. Now they say cattle errors. Now number 4 name don't come. Cattle errors. When they do their dirty job, they begin to blame Fulani, X-men, bandits. They are doing their dirty job there. Hear me?
Where do you get information
Now,
from?
my information is spiritual information. I can tell you everything true.
We need to confirm this.
You can't confirm because why? You are not a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual person. I know where that thing come from. It's not the cattle errors. They are the ones that do the.
Can you tell us the names of the people?
Listen to me. The people that do the carry the out is the people of the Dose.
Do you know their names? So that
I don't know their
name,
name, but they are people. Let the men talk the truth. Let the police someone talk the truth. Where do you get that information? Say, can you bring one person? Say it's a person from a cattle cattle errors. Can you tell it? Where is it? Oh, you never go cheap 70 car from Fulani. They steal 70 car. Today they never return the 70 car. They say Fulani is stop Osun State. But they steal their car. 70 car. Did they return the Fulani? So why you continue to lie against the people?
I can't confirm what you just said. Since you're spiritual, let it be left to you.
You can never see what I see.
Anglican Methodist prelate was abducted along the southeast. And he said, when he was released, he paid 100 million. He said, those that abducted him, they're speaking the Fulani kind of language.
We never so many comedians and speak people language. Some people speak Yoruba, Igbo man speak Yoruba very clean. So my son speak Yoruba very clean. Tomorrow maybe like he speak Yoruba. So you need to understand that. So that's all.
A lieutenant colonel was abducted in the north yesterday. Who do you think did the abduction?
Oh my God! You don't know what is going on in this country. People are lying. Bible says at the end that false accuser will come. They lie against each other. The real people know they, but the people that they lie against is what they lie against. But they are doing their dirty job. You need to understand. Nigeria no good.
Nigeria no good.
Yes, they are lying. They lie. They are scamming can lie. They lie against the person. When no be do anything, but they lie against him and take and cover face. So you need to understand.
Okay, security threat to next election, real INEC. They may postpone or cancel the election because of insecurity.
Well, it may happen or it may not happen. You know what I mean? Insecurity is not today. You don't take. Not today. You don't take insecurity for Nigeria. Every day, election will cancel because of insecurity at the end election holds. Are you not seeing that? Okay, are you not seeing that? Am I lying? They say that they brought police, they brought this, 150 million, 150,000. At the end, they say, they go cancel. At the end, he hosts. He go host. Their stories.
So you are saying this election will hold? No
Why no go host?
Nothing will stop it.
No matter for you. Why go hold?
INEC offices.
If they burn, they burn putting, they burn so many election host.
In the INEC office, you have some of these
some states, listen to
materials.
Some states they do the run. They do the run of some states because of crisis. At the state election holds. They do some rerun because of crisis. Election still holds. It's not today we are talking about. You need to understand this country. It's a speech. Eh? Nothing but that. Election go host, they make noise, they do wuru, they talk. At the end, other day they go host. Some they go do rerun. Because of crisis, cancel election. They go say they still do it. When good on sit down for carry that for 1 hour, they cancel election. Come and talk about Wala or insecurity. For 2015. You sit down for carry that 15. Good 1 hour, if you cancel election. Come and president, commander in chief. Eh? The carry that no did design, if you cancel election, come and talk and say election no go hold because of insecurity. You speak wisdom. He goes. He may come and you can stay for 1 hour with somebody that introduced for him, say he could be the best. For him as a president, put on, he never catch him for what? He goes down and say, relax. He come back again. You know, can see election. Now you want to tell me say that the election no go hold.
Am I the one telling you? INEC is telling you.
Don't you
change that for me.
No, don't
I go change that for
no, don't be a rebel.
I will change that for you.
Don't be a rebel.
INEC is saying that
Don't be a rebel.
polls may be postponed, cancelled. Yeah, now meeting.
Don't be a rebel. Now bankers right it. Now bankers right
So
it.
bankers no be people.
You need to understand. Now sorry they talk at the end it goes. I tell you one simple explanation. So simple example. As a president since of 2015, he shocked the whole world to take car leader, a president, commander in chief, and the thing not cash him. He still wait for 1 hour before he take a. You don't cancel election. So election cannot cancel. That's the only era to cancel election. No be violence. But that kind of thing takes place. That's not understand. So you think that INEC is talking about insecurity. They killed so many coppers, election CEOs. They destroyed many polling booths, election CEOs. People live their life for election for Nigeria, election CEOs. Whose one did they ever cancel? INEC talk the talk out.
Okay, by 2024, fuel importation will end. That is the federal government.
Fuel what?
Importation will end by 2024.
Baba, have mercy. Have mercy. Fuel importation will end 2024. Oh, God, have mercy. Who promised this? Who talk this? Don't talk what you know if you do. That's the problem. It's the most powerful business on earth. Carry fuel, you go to find America, bring and come. It's a powerful business on earth. Who can let you to cook for that kind of business?
So you don't believe the federal government?
Oh my God, federal government for where? What did they promise and did they ever succeed?
We have the Dangote refinery, we have the Postponed
God, see, listen to me. Check this country very well. What did they ever promise that they come to at least one?
The government?
What government? Whatever ever promised once and it works.
Infrastructure.
Which one?
Where infrastructure?
Where infrastructure? What is it promised?
Railway, see what is happening. Second Niger Bridge.
They promised that they were going to toss a pipe. Did he toss a pipe? Abi? Make it perfect as you promised. Let us see. Did it happen? From now to, they say it take from here to Ibadan. Is it a pipe? It is a money. Is it not their promise? Did they succeed? I made it do it. I mean, he angry because he don't win primary election. He dropped it. As he dropped it, what happened? He ain't on Yoruba land. He didn't enter to the what they said he should. So why you say that they promise and they succeed? They say second Niger Bridge. They say they open out, they say they lock up. The what happened? Okay, let's go to Ibadan. How many years now? What happened? Okay, Nigerian go be the best government. They remove subsidy. What happened? They remove the subsidy. May I tell you what they promised? Nigeria go begin a chop. Food go there easy. They don't pump all money for what? Agriculture. They give some state to plant rice. What happened? Doesn't work. Now what for you?
Who are you going to blame now? Why are you going to blame?
I'm coming now. I never finished. They say we go buy fuel for 50 naira per liter. They carry broom come. They sweep and they say they sweep bad people. We see the fuel for 50 naira per liter. How much are we buying? What did they ever complain? Spain said that they're going to do that is working. Say that fuel go, they will carry fuel come from. Now, who means business? If the people do it, okay, they sell light to be standby light. What happened now? Even they sell the light to private company. What happened? They rob us. So what are you talking about saying it go work? You are enjoying things. They pay you bribe for it. And you say it go work. I go work.
Talk to me.
You need to understand what is going on. Gojuku, be a vibrant and a brave journalist because we are taking you in for GPN. You're going to be number one end. So be vital, be powerful. These people promise fail. He has never worked since 1999. But and Joseph will be peace. At the end, what's happening? He dropped 14 plane crash. Did you hear plane crash again today? Where the plane crash? Who would they cause it? Oh, talk. Promise, nothing. About children go come back to school. He say all the graduates go have received salary. Wow. They receive salary. So what do you talk about? In school, go transform. They go transform by education system. That's what happened. They don't say to their problem. We need to understand what is going on. Nobody. Bible says, shall no flake and a man prevail. Nobody say you they talk for mouth. I go fit do the, I go fit do. You know fit do. You know fit do. A word of a king is a word of a king.
So when GPN comes, GPN can do.
That is it. And now you come. You don't be prepared by flesh. You are talking as a man with a brain that every man give you a flesh man. You don't talk like a person where see far. Say I go do that, go do that, go fit do. They say they bring fuel come. All that thing will stop. But when we come to see what happen, fuel come even high past before. On December, everybody will go travel easily. What happened to about December? I pay hell. Where did they talk from out?
You travel.
I travel, I pay hell. For me to travel to my own country, to my own village, it was not easy. I take pain to cross to my own village to go and visit my mother. How much I pay? Tell me how much I pay. Pay come back almost what? I pay almost 50,000 to pay come back, go and come. Easy. Okay, where do I go spend for village? In my own country, in my own country. So you need to see how what I suffer. If I reach my state, I don't go take transport to go to my own state, my own community. So all the problem where it is, they are suffering. So stop campaigning and talk rubbish. Begin the promise. You cannot fulfill promise. Never. I mean, never. Shall no plague and a man prevail. Nobody go prevail it. There's someone that God give us a what? Have they see to help Nigeria? Nobody. They are fake. I'm real.
Okay, we are waiting for GPN
to come
and
save the nation
and save the country. Thank you very much, Pastor Uba. Good morning,
Christian, and to my esteemed fans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone.
Security threat to next election real. That is INEC. You're planning on postponing or even cancelling the elections because of insecurity.
The election is already cancelled. Maybe it's just coming to you as a surprise. But we understood that there is no election because you must have a nation before you talk about governance. You see, with what is happening, I believe it's of course affirmed the fact that you don't have a nation, because when you have a nation, you can't be talking of postponing an election which have almost emptied the treasury of the country, and that have got up over several billions. At the end of the day, you are telling the people there may not be election, or the election is already cancelled. But the reality is that the election is cancelled, and I hope Finnegas is back from the bush. And I don't know if
you miss him.
If it's
you miss him. I don't understand. You say you miss him.
Are they part of the kidnap attack on
No, you asked
Edo district?
Lucky has information on that.
I mean the Finnegas and this thing. They have gone to collect ransom.
It's not part of
that. Are you sure?
Well, okay, let's look at Yoruba Nation.
So there is no election. You can see the election has been cancelled, and from what INEC is saying is an affirmation to the reality. See, it means that they are hearing us, and they better make an informed decision based on our daily analysis here.
No, this will be a disaster if there's no election.
A disaster in what respect?
Maybe an interim government.
You are trying to.
If you cancel the election,
you are expecting some money from them or what?
An interim government.
And you are afraid that the money may not come.
People will take advantage of that interim government and cause crisis.
People like who?
I don't know. We have see what happened in Yoruba Nation yesterday.
When you are already in the midst of the sea, you don't talk of you shouldn't be afraid of water spilling on you or splashing on you. You're already in the midst of the sea. So Azo Adeaga government, you know, you are the disaster you are talking already is your name. The next name or the second name of Nigeria is disaster, because you can't have a country of this nature and you call it a country. A country we are not in works. I was in one of the facilities, government facilities, hospital, to see one of my friends, and what I saw there shows that this is not a country. You see, the sole place is in eyesore. I mean, where people have been taken care of, where citizens have been taken care of, their convenience is nothing to show for, to go by. You see, defecation everywhere, and you begin to ask, is this human society? Where value is not placed on your support citizens. You see, somebody calling an emergency issue that needed an ambulance. Ambulance is nowhere to be found. You see? And one of the reviewer told me in Spain, in Madrid, that once a dog is sick, an ambulance will be invited to convey that dog to veterinary doctors, medicine, or attention be given. But now, if you collapse now, somebody that, there was an accident here yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
One woman.
One woman was hit her back, and she sustained injury at the score. You see, and nobody everywhere was just people were just sympathizing, and there's no ambulance. And you can see we are taking more risk here. If eventually everybody collapses now, they will say that it's the people from the village attacking you. That is part of the defense system, and you cannot call this kind of nature system a country. It's so unfortunate. So you don't even go there at all.
No, first round charge, I don't like it. It says the election should not be cancelled. The suffering must go on.
Yeah, the suffering must go on. Why he is there, of course, in refugee camp, collecting money, stipends from the United Kingdom government, maybe in Britain or in one of the remote or Italy. He's there as a fugitive, as a refugee, and where he has no country to call his own. And anytime of course, the rise against him, he will have no choice and have nothing to argue about. It's unfortunate that such people will begin to talk. Election going on does not suggest that, suspension of election does not suggest an extension of the suffering, you see, or the continuation of the election. What we are calling is that the right thing should be done. The election, of course, there's no election if INEC facilities have been threatened, have been attacked. Look at I was surprised that Yoruba agitators or Yoruba nation agitators hold their rally successfully yesterday. It was successful because it has revealed more, of course, the ungoverned nature of the Nigerian state, where just peaceful people with placards and banners are being shot with live bullets. So it has revealed more that Nigeria is an ungoverned space, where even their police officers, security officers, operatives are not trained. You see, you cannot use live ammunition on supposed civilians who are just exercising their civic duty, responsibility. That shows this is an animal state. It's an animal country. I will slap you now. You are my friend, but if not that, I will just give you a dirty slap.
Don't
I know the talk.
anybody.
So that is the reality. You see, if you have people like this behaving this way, you know that it's an animal farm, because you can't have what you don't have. It's a reflection of the first system. In a sense society, this my brother should have been given opportunity to access to be given some medical attention, because he deserves that. He needs that. But yes, he should be given some medical attention, or people with disability or special concerns. You see, it's so unfortunate, because nothing worse, and you don't have to blame him for behaving like this, because it's not his fault. You see, when somebody is suffering and there is no any, of course, incentive or any measure by the government to take care of them, so it's so unfortunate.
Okay, in Edo State, abductors of passengers demand 620 million naira.
Which is a very small money. Edo can cough out that, and it has been a one of the best business opportunities. Of course, people have to create jobs, as the government has nothing to to offer the population of the Nigerian ungoverned space who are predominantly the youth. But unfortunately, at this time, it's not just about the youths. Those involved in this kidnapping, of course, are doing that with, they have information. And they have, of course, backups. They have amulets to that effect. If not, they wouldn't have carried out successful raid. So who is responsible? You see, where are the security operatives? Manning several roadblocks and all that. Is it that they went to eat or they went to Gidankwana when those gentlemen struck? And today they are demanding for ransom. And within your own supposed territory, you say you are in charge, you are a sovereign state, and your supposed citizens and people residents within your country is held ransom, have been adopted, and this is about since Saturday. This should be the fourth day under adoption, under captivity, and the governments are making promises that why? Because this is a fair state, it's a fair government. Abuja Kaduna onslaught should have given them, a better opportunity to have, to have use the security operative to man every other railway station, and of course supply surveillance and equipment to that effect. But do you see that happening? Even though there is provision for surveillance equipment and all that, one person will corner it and go to Alaba here and manufacture fake ones that is not working, that is more or less redundant and inactive. So the government or the country is what it needs now is to be dissolved to save life and to chart the way forward.
The government needs to be dissolved.
The government has already been dissolved, because what we are saying is that this ungoverned space should be dismembered, should be dissolved, so that people should have the right to live, their lives, to chart the way forward. Look at the father of internet in this modern revolution of digital world is Philip Emeagwali. Yeah? Of Biafran origin. You see, if he has been within this ungoverned space, that destiny, that talent would have been killed, would have been destroyed. And every other Nigerians that are doing exceptionally well outside the shores of this country, you begin to ask, why is it that Nigeria becomes a depot where destinies are being destroyed, are being killed, are being frustrated? These are fundamental issues begging for answers. Why is it that within Nigeria, several destinies have been destroyed, have been swallowed up, and nothing is working? And you still expect to uphold this failed system? If I were INEC this thing, I would just resign and, of course, tender resignation, because I know that this already is a failed project, or whatever you might call it.
There's no hope at all.
Where is the hope? What inspires the hope? Something should inspire hope. Even the Bible says faith is something hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. There must be the evidence, the intangibility of that evidence, substance that will inform the hope. If you have no evidence of something you are hoping for that is already laid down, that is a vision, that is a roadmap, or to actualize that vision, then you can inspire hope. Such can inspire hope. When you have no vision, the Bible says the people perish. By the people, he means Nigerians are perishing because there is no vision. The government or political elites has no vision for this country. And that's why the country is perishing. The youth are perishing. Look at 2 people gunned down by Nigerian operatives military or police operatives who should protect life of the supposed citizens. because there is no vision. So the people, and not just the people now, the entire country is agog, and what is coming upon this nation can only be imagined. It has not gotten into the hand, the mind of anyone.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mazi Chigozie.
I do have a great day.
God bless you. I have Otumba.
Yeah.
Is it Edo no be Lagos that is touching me?
Edo is Lagos now. Edo is Lagos now. This man is just empty mouth, empty basket, man. You know, I'm telling him, what's he doing in Lagos now? He's supposed to be in Benin. 60 people being abducted in Benin. And you tell me, Edo,
I think it's 31.
that's it.
31.
34, 31.
31, yeah.
6 have been released.
rescued, yeah.
6 have been rescued. So you go back and rescue the others instead of
He's not the government now.
But this one an internal job. What happened in Edo is an internal job. There must be an informant from Edo. Let's leave it there. I thought you are in Benin already. So you are still in Lagos. You better pack your load and relocate. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, everybody.
Herdsmen.
It's not X-Men. Come on, everything is X-Men. Everything is X-Men. Even if it is, let me now tell you, the last kidnapping in Benin, who are the people they first arrested? They arrested some police officers, man. They arrested, he knows them. They must be insider. These are the people that are economical with truth. They've come here and start spreading fake this thing for, you know.
Who do you blame? Don't blame him. He's not part of it.
I would have to blame him because he talked more of Edo, no below, as if Edo is the most secure state in Nigeria as it is. And he's here now. They've kidnapped his brother. He's still in Lagos. He cannot leave and go and rescue his brother. Shame on you, man. Shame. Shame. Big shame.
Abductors of passengers demand 620 million naira.
That is it. It's part of. And I'm telling him now, there was a kind of kidnapping scenario that happened in Edo some times ago. And the undercover, the undercover police, the detective, they went deep down, they went underground and discovered that it was some of the police men that attached to the divisional headquarters that were part, they were part of the they were part of the scene, they were part of they were one of the perpetrators of that event, and they caught them. And they flew them instantly to Abuja. So there's no smoke without fire. There's no smoke without fire. That was when you look at the Minister for State, when he went to, Igwebe, went to meet the king, paramount ruler of Igwebe. He said he should help to talk to his domain, to his, his citizen in that domain, that they should always be careful. If not, there must be an insider among them that is giving all these kidnappers information. There's no smoke without fire. It's just like a bank. They want to run a bank now.
Blaming Lucky. Who else are you blaming again?
I'll blame the commissioner of police there, and there's CP. There's CP of and there's governor, and the governor that's supposed to take care of the security. I think every week, every 2 weeks, there must be security meeting, and that is what is happening in Lagos here. There will be representative of the soldier, military. There will be representative of the Navy. There will be representative of the DSS in charge of every security apparatus. They come together. They will brief the governors. This is what is happening, and the governor will tell them the flashpoints they need to work on. Advise them on the flashpoint. So that is how it is. But majority of this governor, security. They have security vote. Majority of this governor, they have security vote. What are they spending the security vote for? The security vote is meant to protect the citizenry. As we blame the government, we blame, and we blame some of our, citizens too, that are selling information out to all these criminals. So if you don't sell information, they will not know their routes out. They will not know their way out. It's information. Look at the bank.
How can this be resolved?
How it can be resolved?
Did they pay the ransom?
I think the way it is now, they are inside.
Where are they going to get money to?
Security votes.
620 million.
Not security vote. It's the governor's issues now. It's the governor's issues now. It's the governor. That's why you see the deputy governor. You see now in charge of the
governor is the commander of the chief.
What this man is saying.
Is it really?
I thought you are more enlightened than this. So I thought
you don't talk anyhow.
Governor is the chief security of the state. Chief security officer of the state. Let's lecture you. It's all about bag. And I don't blame you because you spend most of your time in barrack. You spend most of your time in barrack, so I can't blame you. So you don't know what is going on. You police barrack. So what's happening?
Okay. Let's look at other reports here. We have the Yoruba Nation yesterday.
Wow. I heard about I heard about that. And since that one that happened last year in Ojota happened, and the police went there and started shooting periodically, and there was a victim there's a girl fell victim of the scene, and there was a lot of arrests. You see, Nigerians, security men, they should learn how to curb anything like agitation. It's not all about coming, shooting periodically, shooting at them. This day and age, people don't use gun to quench agitation again. They don't use gun. You have water cannon. You can spray. You have rubber bullets. You have electric, what's it called? This electric shock equipment you can use on them. But why are we so backward in this country? Any small agitation, you open fire. You use live bullet on citizens. You are not coming. You are not trying to down the whole tension. You are even making it. You are evaporating it more and more. By the time you start coming with full force with gun and shooting, you can see what happened there. This agitator has to reply, fire for fire. Likewise, I don't know. I don't just know. It's the same thing that happened in Lekki shooting. You don't curb agitations. You don't douse agitation with fire for fire. You use. There are ways you can quench, agitation. Look at. It's not only Nigeria that this thing is happening. Look at Catalonia. Catalonia, they are still agitating up now that they want to leave Spain. They are not part of Spain. And you will never hear that they shot people dead. They do this thing. There is water cannon you can spray on them. There's a rubber bullet you can use. But they still have, I think Nigerian police, IG should look into that and should enlighten his people very well. Likewise, the agitator too, let everything be moderate. Use your brain to agitate. Don't went on violence, because if you go on violence, you are inviting violence as well. And as this country has been militarized. Yes, this country has been militarized, and this country has been politicized, man. And the police everywhere. So what
instructed that rally yesterday, the Yoruba Nation? I thought you were part of the Yoruba Nation.
I'm part of the ideology, right? I'm part of, because the way things are, this country cannot continue the way we are. Let's say it. Let's say the facts here. We cannot continue the way we are. It's just like a torn paper that you are just gumming together. You are just sellotaping it together. One day it will still tear. It will still tear. We are just managing. Because you see this deceptive constitution that we have brought this by force marriage we are into now. That by force marriage is an husband. As a husband, you don't love your wife don't love you, but they just force you guys in the registry just to marry each other. That marriage will definitely crack one day. So that's what we're saying. This country, the foundation that brought up this country is not a solid foundation. It's a weak foundation. It's not a solid rock foundation. It's a weak foundation. And as he's saying, you can only fool people for a while. You can't fool people forever. And it's getting to that stage now that people high are opening, and the driver of this problem we are having, they are in their castle, they are in their mansion. They've enjoyed this country. They've enjoyed the better part of this country. They are sitting in their mansion. They call it eat up. What they build for themselves now is eat up. Once you're a past president, now they go and build. Las Vegas will build you eat up. You'll be paid salary, hefty salary, and every year they will be changing your car, SUV. You're talking of 50 million naira car. So how do they want to know people are suffering in this country? How do they want to know? So that is just the problem now, until we go to the basic of how did this problem start? Because there's an adage in our Yoruba land that until you have to at least one more. If you don't know where you're going, you can be able to retrace your step back to where you're coming from. Then you will now be able to reorganize yourself. Say, okay, this route, that's the route I need to take, because you start from the beginning again.
Okay, let's look at the INEC has come out to say that the polls may be postponed and cancelled because of insecurity.
Yes, a lot of insecurity as it is. We have seen it. You can see INEC offices that have been bombed, right, all around. And again, what is making people more hungry this time around again is the monetary policy, economic policy as it is, and the perpetrator of that monetary policy, in which me, as I stand here right now, I want Emefiele to be extradited back to Nigeria, because Emefiele, I mean, I've never seen a rogue like a CBN governor. Why is he hiding? Why is he hiding in London? You gave us hardship economic policy as it is now, and you saw the dooming. Let's assume Mr. Buhari did not even understand much about economy, and you're supposed to help the government for the sake of the masses, and you brought us to this. I mean, I've never seen a CBN. It's really affecting. Number one. Now, what you went to print, the paper you went to print, the money you went to print, that is they are printing out now is just paper money that it can fade up anytime. It's a fake money. This fake money, everybody can testify to it.
The central bank
governor, what he
said is fake money.
It's fake money. He brought the initiative. Why initiated that policy? Why is he initiating that policy at this time of the day? And he that is supposed to stand by the policy is in London now on excuse that he's sick. And you see, you know his antecedents. You are a governor of Central Bank. At the same time, you excuse yourself. Why? Instead of resigning, you went to APC Secretariat to purchase 100 million naira from.
But he denied it.
He denied what? Emefiele denied what?
He denied it.
You see?
However,
wait. You see why I'm saying this? The political diversion, the political division, these politics have bring different ethnic, diversion, against, you can see this one shouting because it's his brother. And he's killing him softly. He has no cover in his pocket now. He's still talking. Emefiele is fucking billionaire. And we are telling you the bad policy. He has, you look at when Sanusi was there, everybody shouted, but Sanusi should go. Sanusi should go. Is it because Sanusi is an Hausa man? That's why you are going there, and you cannot go against Emefiele, who happens to be our Southern man. He's flawed. He's a fraud. He's only an illiterate like you will be saying. No. He needs to. He talks things at times out of point. We are telling policy that is affecting us. We are talking policy that affects us.
Okay,
look at this man now.
The money washes. The second,
money washes.
How does it affect you?
Now, how did the money policy affect you? Now, we've never had it. We've never had it so bad. When Naira will slip so, Naira will slip so down to 73 Naira for $1, and it's still going to rise. 73, 730 Naira. So if you change $1 now, you will collect 73 Naira, 7,300 Naira for $1. And as it is, it's still falling. Naira is still falling. And Emefiele is in charge of our money policy. This one won't know. I still keep telling you. He didn't know anything about monetary policy.
Okay, the
monetary
third one,
policy.
let's continue. Leave him now.
When they say make it go school, they join undercover police, they do informant all around. I know him very well.
Okay.
He's my friend.
He's your friend, yes.
He's my friend. Have a shake with me. They look for yam. That's okay, there's an echo here. That when he's supposed to go to school, now yam, they go out there, so they look for free yam where they go chop.
Okay, let's look at in Edo State. 620 million have been demanded.
You see,
by the kids.
Are you sure this man is not one of them that is demanding the money? Because he's just here smiling. He's just here smiling. If I were you, I would have been. See, if they kidnap me in my state today, Osun State, I will take a trip down to Osun State to go and felicitate.
What did they do? They killed you, lady. What did they do?
Which my senior brother?
Your president. I will finish you.
Which Afenifere? You don't know anything. The guy they killed was in Oyo. Oyo is different from Osun. Let me enlighten you. We
have the fuel importation to end by 2024. That is the federal government.
Yes. You see, the good thing, as this government is giving us some of the bad policy, the good thing is that refinery. You're not even mentioning the Port Harcourt refinery that is going to be pumping 60, barrel, 60,000 barrel
have
You know,
the
in a day.
60,000
That's a kudos.
barrel
That's
per
a
day.
kudos. That's a kudos to
That
them.
is
That is what we have been clamoring for.
is a
It's a plus, man. It's a plus. Economically, it's a plus. If you have a thinking
you have
cap,
not started
and
yet.
if you are not sentimental, if you are not biased, you will know it's a plus. We have all this refinery that has been downturned, that's been in comatose state under since under Obasanjo. They could not fix it up. They could not fix one single refinery. And that has been my hunger with every government that has been coming, going. Jonathan too came in, he could not fix up any refinery. And this one came, they made attempts to fix up 60,000 per barrel, 6,000 barrels. That will be pumping out 60,000 barrels.
I don't tell you.
You know?
It has not started yet, but
It has.
they are saying by 2024.
By 2024, it's still a kudos. It's still
by
a kudos.
2024.
There's a maintenance, turnaround maintenance on that place now. But the previous government has been turning around their pockets. But all this, you see, all these citizens, we are the problem of ourselves. So when anybody come here on camera and start blah blah blah, how much did they collect from all these people during the election? Ask me. This man standing here, how much did they collect from PDP? And I've been telling them, I can vow and I can go anywhere. I've never collected any dime from APC since I've been an added fans of APC. We are doing that with ideology. We are doing that with what we know. Because what you collect from them, they will tell you the money they're supposed to you do bring infrastructure is what they are sharing to you. So you are a culprit too. If they take them to court, okay, I mean, who are the people? They're just like that Suki money. If they catch any politician, lucky, he go come hold you. If he give you any money, he go come hold you.
Thank you very much. Yes, I have Edonobi Lagos. Good morning, Edonobi Lagos.
Actually, Kule, I don't know what's up with you this morning. Instead of facing the camera, tell the world the truth. You're not facing me. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead. My name is Lucky Edonobi Lagos.
Nobi Lagos.
Nobi Lagos.
Let's
Yes.
look at what happened in Edo State.
Yes.
31 people kidnapped, 6 released. The kidnappers are asking for 620 million naira for all of them.
I did not blame the kidnapper because when the APC do their rally, they brought militants, brought Fulanis, brought different kind of human beings. And the remnants that left, that went to do that thing, go find out.
Oh, the remnants that left.
The remnant they left behind in
Edo State.
Edo State, yes.
So
That did that.
Edo is not peaceful now.
Nigeria is not peaceful. It's just Edo. Lagos, yesterday, what happened? Abuja. Is it because APC, they don't have thinking. Kunle just praising APC, praising. What are you praising? 8 years almost finished. You are praising Buhari. Why are you praising APC? Giving Nigeria suffering. You are mentioning the refinery. Is it 4 months want to fix the refinery? You cannot fix the refinery for 8 years? For how many months remain for Buhari to go? Want to fix the refinery? Deceiving you. Deceiving you.
No, they say by 2024.
It's not a Lagos. Look at
2024.
Lagos yesterday. People were just running everywhere. Shooting, police were just shooting. Nowhere is safe. If military can go to Abuja and stop moving train, is it Edo? I'm telling you the truth. Where is safe? Nowhere is safe.
Who are we going to blame? In Edo
Blame
State?
number one APC Kule and the president Buhari, Osibanjo, all of them. I blame them.
Who is the chief security?
Which security?
Officer of the
Who is the commander of chief? It's Buhari. Let me tell you. My governor doesn't control the way have your CP,
They have a
commissioner of
report.
police,
They have a report.
under federal.
They report to him.
They report to who?
Yeah, every
Then-
day.
Listen. Hold on, leave it. Don't worry.
I
Kule,
know that, but they
Allow me
report.
to talk.
Yeah.
Allow me to talk. See, Nigeria police, federal government has CP, commissioner of police,
Yeah.
under the way, who control everywhere.
Yeah.
They have directors, they have SSS, they have army, they have police, under federal, no state. Then the way is for federal. There's nothing, governor doesn't have anything there. They have their CP. So you can't blame the governor. And in fact, they are even trying, the communities are trying. Did you listen to the king? He said they neglect, they forget the yes, sir. They are not, They are not even clearing the bush around that place. They are not even doing anything. And again, the failure is that when that thing happened, the security men left that place to only come when the passenger arrived to go and collect Akuje. That is it. It's a failure of Buhari, it's a failure of the federal government, failure to IG.
And they are demanding 620 million.
That is it.
Which
Now.
will
So they
pay?
are not asking. Let the federal government pay the money and release those people. Otherwise, it's a debt to them.
Let the federal government pay the money.
They have to pay, yes.
The
now.
government need to do, the governor need to do something.
The governor is doing his own, and the federal government should do their own. But put the blame on the federal government. Put security there in all the railway line. You know, people cannot go to railway because of that thing that happened in Abuja. And people are afraid to. I heard a whole movie train. But they will stop me. But very soon, they will be stopping plane in Nigeria here. Things that cannot happen in the other world happen in Nigeria here.
Okay. Let's look at one killed as the Yoruba Nation agitators police clash in Lagos.
You see, yes, I support this Oduduwa movement, but they could continue. No stop.
When their fellow have been killed.
If you're ready to take over this mandate, you have to ready. Look at Brazil. I don't know, see Brazil. So what happened in Brazil? Whether you kill 100 will come out. You don't need to stop. I'm telling you the truth. You don't need to stop. By stopping, that means you are not serious. I'm telling you, by not continuing today, you are not serious.
They are not serious.
They are not serious.
That they went out, they mobilized themselves.
Okay, you went up at 3 a.m. in the night. If you're really serious, mobilize more people. Come out today, then let the government know you are serious. Don't you see Ezazaki? What happened to Ezazaki? They came out. As they are killing them, they are coming out. So you don't just come at 3 o'clock and they shoot, then people run away.
Let's look at the conduct of the police. How do you look at the police?
What police was saying yesterday is a lie. They said they also carry gun, carry everything. Which gun they carry? These people are protesters. Maybe the order they gave to them, they don't want people to be gathering. And when you see gathering, they next start shooting. It's wrong. I don't know. They say there's people who go, who cutlass. Which cutlass? Did you see cutlass and go with them? It maybe the reaction of the police that make them retaliate. I don't know. It's not, those people don't come with gun, don't come with cutlass. They come for protest, whether 3 o'clock a.m., 9 o'clock a.m., it doesn't concern you to protest. They have the right to protest. But what I'm saying, the protest is supposed to continue. You don't stop when you are about to get, because to divide country is not easy. To go away from a lot of IPOB has died. Their leader is in a prison. I don't know. If they want to, let's even see the leader. Who is leading? That's the question. Who is leading? That's the
I think
Sunday
Igboho.
Let Sunday Igboho be there. Let them arrest him and put him in jail the way they put him at the gallows. Then let's see the reaction of the people. They are not serious. I'm telling the truth. If it's serious, as that yesterday, you continue. Look at Brazil. As they are killing them, they are increasing in the street. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Not my Kule will just come here
Kule
to support
is
him.
part
Talk.
of the Yoruba Nation.
I know him. Kule, I know Kule talk anyhow. You see, I don't believe all this kind of this. I go straight to the point. My point is that if they are serious, let me tell you, do you think Tinubu is contesting for presidency? Then you go to Lagos, say you want to start asking for Oduduwa. I want to ask a question. They would rather ask them to shoot anyhow, the way they shoot people in Togate. What happened today? What's the result? You can't do that.
Okay.
If they are serious, let them mobilize more people. If they see 1 million people, do you think they'll shoot them? No. And you have stopped. You are giving the opportunity government to be happy that we just stop them.
Okay, let's look at the elections may be postponed and cancelled.
Let them postpone the election.
Because of insecurity.
Let them even postpone the election because the election have already ring. I don't say like the way Buhari was saying yesterday, talking yesterday. I see it's the one. You almost finish your 8 years. Go arrest. I get me. Let people go arrest. Because we don't want all this old cargo again to come in. And Nigerians, my problem in Nigeria is that Buhari is finishing 8 years now. What's the lesson? Are we learning? I don't say me. We are not learning anything. Almost 8 years. Nobody's asking Buhari now no fuel. no food, no light, nothing. The man almost finished 8 years. And you are coming to tell us, vote for Tinubu, vote for Tinubu. Tinubu will continue my legacy. Which legacy? A legacy of poverty. A legacy of, oh my God. Now, I ask a question. Kule is blaming Emefiele. Kule is blaming Emefiele. And the whole, Buhari told the whole world that I support Emefiele, the policy. President, you didn't know that people are suffering. As a president, you have a vice president. The vice president. You want to tell me vice president doesn't go to school to tell Emefiele to hold on the policy? They all agree. They know what they are doing. They don't want the politicians to bring out money. Then you are not. We are suffering it. You are telling me Emefiele can control the finance minister. Emefiele can control the minister of industry. Emefiele and economy. Only Emefiele. And you have the president there. Can the president talk to the Emefiele? No. The policy you are bringing is wrong. I get to be. And don't forget, finance minister said that Emefiele did not contact him. You do this, and you went straight to the president. The policy is wrong. Let me tell you, Nigerians are enjoying it. People like Dekule are enjoying it. They're enjoying it because they don't have money. I get to be. And let me tell you, if they don't take time, this thing will bring anarchy. Because now, no money. You can't go and buy something that before you know, more fraud will come in. By the time you buy something, you want to transfer, your transfer, after 3 days, transfer did not work. Before you know, people are going crazy. Nigeria should go crazy. Not to just come, talk, like that, like yesterday. I don't know. Like yesterday. My brother, I look these people, I talk, I'm surprised. So, you know, say, the way they dress, Nigeria now, the way they dress, the way they come out for bus, I say, wow. So,
you are a stupid man.
See, the point is that Nigeria need to wake up. We need to learn. 8 years of Buhari, we are still singing. Instead of us to come out and tell him, enough is enough. No, we can continue this song.
Okay. Lastly, let's look at fuel importation to end by 2024. Fuel importation to end by 2024. That is from the federal government. 60,000 barrels per day Port Harcourt refinery to commence first quarter. Yes, and also we have the Dangote refinery.
You see, they are waiting for Dangote refinery. It's a failure. Look at Dangote produce cement. Look at the cement. How much are they selling cement? If you go everywhere now, you see Dangote cement is 4,500 or 5,000 naira. Cement, sugar. And you are waiting for Dangote refinery. It's a problem. But Dangote will not bring his petrol down. I don't know, he's not going to lose. You know how much he has spent there. We are continuing suffering. What I want is that we need a president that will be able to make sure Port Harcourt refinery is working, Akwa refinery is working, Lagos is everywhere is working. So that at least we can buy one for cheap. But let me tell you, if they are waiting 2024, let's even talk about this 2023. Let's even survive first. Let the petroleum come down. If they want to remove subsidy, which arrangement are you making? I get to be no arrangement, no transport, nothing. You are just saying, and the father is going to work 2024. My brother, Buhari now is having it. He's just painting everything so that we can vote, so that we will live. Let me tell you, the man is weak. The man is lazy. The man is not working. When the president is working, your minister will work. You only collect it, borrow. But it's not working. The vice is not working. That's why you see things are like this. They need to work. Who work with it, but it's not working. You only borrow it, you only collect it. That's why I see Nigeria for 8 years. Where everything under Buhari is done, under the APC. Let me tell you, Nigeria should reject APC totally. You don't allow them to continue. Try another party. You try Labour. Try another party. We have a lot of them there. We should not continue. And the politicians have been able to divide Nigeria, divide us, the Yoruba man, Igbo man, Hausa man. We have been divided. So it's time for us to unite and vote the candidate that will tell us yes and yes, not no and no.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You want to mention a candidate?
Kule want me to mention candidates. I mention Obi.
You.
if your
liar.
jaga,
Who will be?
if your jagaban, if your hold on, if your jagaban will allow Obi to excel, because that one want to do all means to make sure he always say Obi is measuring statistics. Now we want chop. Now we want chop. See, let it go. What I want is that Nigerians, if you know this election, you want to vote, invite Obi, invite Turubu, let them face their selection will happen. Turubu will not talk. He will end up abusing Obi.
Oluwawan. Good morning, Oluwawan.
I can see the problem. See, you see, you mentioned yesterday that you're going to give me 1,000 naira.
Yeah, so.
But the situation was not supposed to be so. Because now it's like the power in Edo State to play is the power of the Fulani herdsmen. It's the power that lies in the table of the president. So we are powerless.
So you lose the 1,000
They are
naira.
losing 1,000 naira, but they are still in the captivity. They are not asking for 620 million. 620 million against 1,000 naira. You don't see the way. So you have been defeated already. So the presidency, the Nigerian system is zero.
What should be done? What should be done? What should the governor do?
Okay, what
now,
will be done?
620 million on ground.
We just thank God that just some few months remaining for them to pack that load and go.
No, to release those people, what should be
To
done?
release those people, it's only God that will release those people. They will release them. Because they said it's 620 million. See what happened? What happened the last time taking up? Taking up last time, they are sitting there. They can't pay ransom. They will pay ransom.
They have released the former train kidnap. They are releasing.
How many days before they release it? Many months.
Yeah, many more.
Many months before they release the former train kidnap. Now we are just a little toast to election. Next month, election. And they will still be there. There is assurance. Because Nigeria is saying is slutty. Buhari, governor, all of them, they are the blood of the same feather. That's why we are begging all our youths to come outside, please, in the name of God. Come out of PVC next month and let us bullshit them out before it's too late. Kidnapping every day. Now this is part 2, Edo State. Maybe before election will be part 3.
I don't know be Lagos.
I don't know be Lagos, Edo is not Lagos.
No, I don't know be Lagos.
Imagine.
Lagos, this can't never happen.
See Lagos, yesterday they was doing their own film. They film everywhere all over Nigeria. Different type of film.
Yes.
Commando, James Bond, Rambo, different firing in the name of Nigeria. Because the system is not where to be right home about. Everybody is suffering and smiling. People are hungry. People are angry. Everybody wants to die. Imagine, everybody wants to go home.
Okay, insecurity, the election may be postponed or
Let
cancelled.
them postpone it. Let them share everything. Imagine tomorrow is election. See what is happening everywhere. Okay, who will come outside to come and vote? It's a according to this system, it's an arrangement according to what I'm seeing by the Fulani X-Men themselves. Because they know that now their time has come to an end.
How are they involved in this?
They want to bring a problematic house where there will be no election. They will now stay in power. And that one is impossible.
Impossible.
Impossible, whether they like it or not. We are coming next month to vote. Because their time is up. Their time is up. Whether Buhari like it or not, nothing like postponement.
Okay, let's look at Yoruba Nation yesterday. Somebody was killed.
That's what I'm telling you about. There's violence everywhere. People are angry everywhere. Yoruba Nation, Oduduwa Nation, IPOP, Eastern Security, all over where Arewa youth, Egbeosu, all because Buhari fucked up. Buhari and the system of the APC fuck up the motherfucking home. They're supposed to be jailed and they will be jailed. Amen. They must come to one day, they must be jailed. Because they render Nigeria hopeless and homeless. Yes, what are we saying? We are seeing believing. You are seeing what is happening. You are telling another thing that is not happening. No tata for here anymore. No tata for here anymore. See, this is semantic of the fuckoyo of the government. Fuckoyo.
Can you differentiate Buhari from APC?
Buhari is the father of APC. They are all vagabond in power. They are VIP.
No, Buhari is a different person.
Buhari is
APC.
See, a different person. Welcome to use your differentiality to separate the demon out of there. You don't join the demon to suck our blood. They are the bird of the same feather, and he is the giant of them. Collecting money for who?
Don't mind that one.
We have a fuel importation.
APC is a motherfucking generation home.
Fuel importation to end by 2024.
Come on, see story. Fuel importation to be ended by what? See, okay, now they was okay. The other time they said Dangote refinery will start by December or something like that. Okay, now you are still postponing our language to 2024. See, the language is not pure. December now to 2024. So 1 year more suffering and smiling is impossible. Their time is out. Their time is up. Forget about the fucking beer money. What is fucking beer money?
Oluwa, what will happen to these Edo victims now? I want to put in your hand.
See, let me tell you, Edo victim now, according to what I've seen now, the Fulani are demon and Buhari is just president of their demonic. It's a part two. After Abuja jail attack, they now shift it to Edo State because they know that Edo State is one of the lions that is against their movement. And now, by the special grace of God, they will must be rescued because next month is election. They must be rescued because without no rescue, the election in that area, I don't think it will be peaceful.
Oluwa, give them the language.
The motherfucking home. Come outside next month, Nigeria, you PVC, and let us move all of them, the motherfucking home out of the corridor of power. Let the living home, let the one out the sincerity of you and I be in that place. Because the time has come to an end for them.
Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Labour Party.
Good morning, Mr. Adegun. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Yes. Good news. Yesterday, Buhari had to campaign with Tinubu, and he endorsed Tinubu.
Yeah.
He raised the stand up, and
Yeah.
so it is surprising to many people.
It's surprising to many
People because there are speculations that he doesn't want, he's not in support of Tinubu. That's why he's not going out with him for campaigns and rallies.
Well, yes, I could remember some weeks ago I also came here that I said the biggest hurdle Tinubu has to cross is Buhari. And yesterday, Tinubu has crossed that hurdle. He has been able to bring Buhari onto the train. You see, this is the display of a real politician, of a real leader, of a man who is able to carry everybody along. We accept the fact that Tinubu has, one way or the other, probably stepped on Buhari's toes during the primary election. You could recall he said Buhari cried on TV, right?
Yeah.
And Buhari's advisors would have told him probably to stay back and all that. But one way or the other, through many means, he has been able to bring Buhari back on board. And Buhari has come out to say that he's going to campaign in 10 states with this man. All right? And these 10 states are going to be the differentiating factor here. And you will believe me that anywhere Buhari goes with Tinubu, it's going to be a shutdown. It's going to be a what? It's going to be a shutdown. Just like we had yesterday in Adama. And one other thing again, one other thing again, that the APC are about to do right now.
That is political.
There's one other thing the APC is about to bring on board that nobody's saying now. All right, we are so fixated on negativity. It's all right. Of course, we need to be negative at times. But listen, yesterday they brought a governorship candidate, first ever in the history of Nigeria, a female, Binani. Now, if that lady wins, she'll be the first female governor in Nigerian history under this APC dispensation. This is to let you know, this is to show you that the APC, under the Tinubu's regime, all right, will give women more room to show their progress, their efficiency. Do you understand? So I think Tinubu is right now, you will agree with me, is leading in the campaign race. He's doing well. Atiku is nowhere to be found. Just like Fanika said, he said he's probably having his rectum being stitched. You know, no, you have not read that. What's it called? Obi's here, they're having a naming ceremony, calling it campaign rallies. Anyways, everybody by February 25, they are going to learn the lesson, and they're going to learn it in a very hard way.
We have the security threat to the next election. That's from INEC. They might cancel. They might postpone.
Well, for the security threats, of course, we know that about 10 INEC offices has been burnt. All right. Okay.
About.
I said about. I did not give you exact value. All right. So, one of the lapses of Buhari, when I come to this platform, I separate Buhari. I pick him out. All right. Because I'll tell you, APC in governorship level, in subnational level, they have not been a failure. APC, their governors, look at their governors. One, two. I'm talking of, listen carefully to me. Their governors, take them one to PDP. Just start taking them one to PDP. APC governors have done well. But their president, which is Buhari himself, is the one that is the issue. Listen, it is a must that every INEC offices should have a CCTV. Why can't they have CCTV? Now let me take you to the Edo railway. Whatever that happened, that's abduction that happened. Okay, now why is it that the railway station, you know, the abduction happened at the station?
Yeah, this is fair.
The one at Kaduna, it was a moving train, right? So that one is maybe, but this one was at the station. If there was a CCTV,
There should be CCTV.
if there was a CCTV, the police would have gotten, a information, and probably when they get there, they'll be able to view what happened. Where did they follow? What was the trail? But they said there was no CCTV. What a shame! You remember that Rotimi Amechi, when he was the MOT, he said he gave them a proposal for surveillance. He said, Buhari, 3 billion. They did not approve it. Are you with me? They did not approve it. So if I don't know, I know so many people come out and say that I cannot separate Buhari from APC. I cannot, but I tell them, okay, listen, if you are campaigning for Obi, then I'll tell you that Labour Party has never achieved anything tangible. You don't build reputation by assumption. You build your reputation on what you have done in the past. Okay, what have you done? Because, okay, if you tell me that you're a good person, I'll ask you, what has he done before? Not that you're a good person by face. You can't tell me Labour Party is a good party. What have they done? What have they achieved ever in their life? Nothing. Nothing. They don't have anything tangible to campaign with. The only thing that is moving Labour Party is who? Obi is because of his what? His personality. And the reason why you see me come here to talk is because of Tinubu. Are you understand? Tinubu's personality is why you see everybody campaigning for APC. Are you with me now? So, who should we fault for those issues? Of course, there are 2 levels to this. The primary level, okay, the governor should be the first responder to that issue. All right? The first responder to that abduction is the government. And in some governments, if you remember last year, when there was this issue of herdsmen, this grazing, open grazing, do you remember the actions Wike took then? Wike took, he was standing like this. Everybody hated Wike. But today, they don't put any man, make go reverse. That is when you talk of governors who know what they are doing. Even Buhari said, you go to the time, Buhari just come and say, this one is crazy man. This one now waiting. You know, after the open grazing, he now tackle Buhari again on VAT. Because when I was saying, oh God, this VAT issue. Anything VAT, now we they say they say beer. We now not they carry money for VAT, but they carry and go. Not. Listen, our governors, are they not also saddled to protect lives and property? Is it Buhari that is only expected to protect? Why are they collecting the security votes?
Because it's the end of the
my friend, shut up. Shut up. My friend, shut up.
The governors have a part.
Let me tell you, they have the primary part. Now, when they don't pass their power, and the president has to see the efforts they have made. All right? Come on. In a station, who are the guys protecting the station? Security and farming is one of the sectors that will employ over 10 million youths. In 1 month, if they employ people, say, oh, I'm going to security, as long as they know they're going to be what? Incentivized properly. People will go into farming, give them tools to work. People will go into it. Now, the governors are number 1 person that can promote agriculture because they're in charge of the land. What have the governors done to
the land belongs to the state.
Yes. What have they done to promote agriculture? What has the governors, what have they done? You know, everything we like to just bring out Buhari because I want to, they talk. He knows how to talk. He doesn't talk. Was it not because of Tinubu recently he said on the talk? Now just recently he talk say, hold your hold. What you remember what Wike said? Wike said that what PDP did not do. Why didn't I give us money? Why did he give me over 100 billion? Is he lying? Was it a lie? Was it a lie? Okowa collect 200 and something billion. What do you do? Don't collect how many billion? You go to commission street lights. Let us call a spade a spade. Let us call a spade a spade. I know Buhari has his fault, and his major flaw is because he's not vocal.
Not responding.
If Buhari was a vocal person, I am telling you, this thing will be as this. Please, you cannot take the fact that Buhari has faced 4 issues: pandemic, flood, Russia, Ukraine. About 4 issues: oil price crash, boom. You cannot take those 4 things away. But Buhari will not talk, and I told you, silence is not a virtue. That's his problem.
In politics.
But here we are.
Let's look at what INEC. You have not talked about this. The polls may be postponed or cancelled.
If the insecurity persists, and this insecurity is not only on ground alone, we can see the agitation online as well. Okay, listen. The insecurity, fine. We understand the Boku, the headers, everything, but it is not only on ground alone. Even online, there's insecurity online. You cannot say your mind online. In Surulere, Desmond Elliott. Because Desmond Elliott yesterday just said that vote Jagaban. You need to see the way they've castigated him. They've castrated him. That means that if they should see a Desmond Elliott on the road, they will kill him. If they don't kill him, they'll strip him off. I don't know. This is democracy. Or should I say the question that it seems democracy does not fit us? It seems we ourselves as Nigerians are not democratic in nature. It's the truth. I have my own personal opinion. If they say who comes out to the platform and said that anybody supporting APC is inhuman, is supposed to be this. Come on, this is democracy. You are striving in Italy. Italy is not a democratic nation. Italy is not a democratic. You cannot do anyhow for Italy. They will carry you straight. You get my point?
Yeah.
In Nigeria, yeah, we are what? We are diverse. And we should know that our opinions will be what? Diverse. We should learn to play with every other person.
Let's look at the Yoruba Nation agitation yesterday.
Oh, those guys yesterday. Okay, they said they are agitating. They were with pump action.
I have not seen.
That's because do you know Ondoyen is the public relations officer? Who is the public relations officer?
He didn't bring any evidence as to what he said.
Did you read his
No, read
report?
like if there's a video, whatever.
The pictures, he showed the pictures.
They said they were fighting with OPC. Yes, the Yoruba Nation agitations were fighting OPC. OPC came out this morning and said, we are not having an issue with Yoruba Nation. That was the allegation from the police.
From the report from Onde's account, this is the report again. He said earlier hours of yesterday, the agitators came outside campaigning for the Yoruba Nation. They were all equipped with AK and all that. And then the police came on because they were disturbing the normal
movement. You believe that?
That was the report. I'm telling you the report.
According to yes.
Okay, why shouldn't I believe the police? Why should I believe an entity that is not even recognized? Why do I am not for it. I have always told you I am not for Yoruba Nation. Yes, by nature, by birth, of course, I'm from that. But I don't believe in the separation. I don't believe in. There are some Igbos that don't believe in the separation of Nigeria. But they are from Biafra land. Are you with me?
Yeah. Let's look at the cash withdrawal.
Let me tell you one more thing. You know, if they separate this Nigeria, if it collapse now, that means all the Igbos in Lagos will tell them to go back to their. You know that.
It's not possible.
You know what? I'm revealing one of its advantage. Imagine the Yoruba Nation.
There might be a call for that.
What? No, now
yes.
Imagine the Yoruba Nation are successful.
Imagine
the Yoruba Nation are successful. And then the Biafra are successful. We are going to purge any non-indigenous. Okay, come on.
No, it doesn't happen in society.
Why are you saying that?
You know what you do?
Look at this
You take up measures whereby if they don't fit into that measure.
Anyways,
that's what happens.
anyways, I don't think we should. It doesn't. It's not even. It's not even needed. It's not even needed.
Let's look at this cash withdrawal.
We need a
stuff.
good leader. That's why.
Long queues in banks as implementation commences. People don't know that yesterday the policy started. 100,000 limit and everything.
For the cash withdrawals. Like one of the why MFL implemented this cash withdrawal is to ensure everybody move online so that every transaction can be traceable. Okay, so that every transaction can be traceable. The POS agents were created to handle mini transactions. We were never created to handle 100, 200,000 transactions. No. When you go to the bank, if you want to, there was a time you wanted to withdraw 50.
2014 give us a PPC election. No noise. And in this week, they defeated the incumbent governor president. No noise. The handover. No noise. Why is that APC finish with please, another year Kulenge. Oh God. Another year Kulenge. That this one.
Yeah, we're sorry for that break in transmission. We have the network, and also it has affected the connection. But we are starting now. I have Honorable. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, sir.
We are talking about there's a security threat to the election.
Yes.
INEC has complained.
Definitely, what I would just say to INEC is that they should be focused, they should be determined, they should move ahead, because 2014, 2015, Jonathan was defeated. He considered defeat and he moved on with his life. I don't know why these current governments are looking for a way to frustrate the Nigerians. So I will say that President Buhari must, it's a must, he must fix this mess. He promised us that he's going to solve the number one is agenda. He's going to resolve security challenge. This is 8 years. 8 years is coming to an end. They are kidnapping our people. Kaduna, Abuja now, Bini, Edo State. I beg, Baba, if you know say you don't feel perform again, leave the seat now. Your deputy is there. Let him come to action. We are tired of balu bala.
Yes.
We are tired of wishy-washy government. What I would just tell my people, please go and get your PVC. You are a stakeholder. I don't believe in tribalism. I don't believe in religion. I believe in God, that's all. Don't say I'm a Yoruba who vote for Yoruba man. No! Vote for competency, integrity. We all see what Obi done. We all see what Tinubu did. We all see what Atiku did. We can check their pedigree, check their performance. We are not after 1,000. We are not after 1,000 or a bag of a gari. No. We are after our children future. I don't want to leave this country. I love this country. So therefore, Obasanjo has did everything for us. Let's follow the right channel so that your children, your wife, my own wife, can be safe in the household. If you vote them, they go carry torchlight. You go hold torch like this. They go when you carry torchlight, they go stop you. They go sleep with your wife. If you park for anywhere,
Let's move on. What happened yesterday in Ojota, the Yoruba Nation? What happened at the Yoruba Nation?
yes, I will say this is not how to go about it. Let's go to round table. If you want to stay, let's go for memorandum.
Referendum.
Rather. Let everybody say their mind. You know, in UK, when Scotland want to leave, that's what they did. In Barcelona, Catalonia, yes, that's what they did. All this fighting is to come to an end, but it is very wrong. That's how the ISR started. They are doing their peaceful protest. We were told that it was policemen that threw the tear gas. Now we are hearing another story that it was the woodlum, those people that hijacked it and they attacked them. Can't you do a common, simple protest? So I will see previous on the Nigeria on Mr. President table. Is the chief what?
Chief of Army Staff.
Chief of Army Staff, the Grand Commander, give us what happened on that? Buhari is an military personnel.
Ex-general.
He's ex-general. He's a stop on him. If Jonathan cannot fix this country, but we trust him on because he's a general. He has many things to offer us. But what are we seeing today? It's a shame.
Okay, lastly, on the Edo issue, 620 million was demanded on the.
Where are they going to get that money from? Let us be contributing 1,000 naira. Can we see 620 something billion?
Million.
Can we see 220 something million? Last year, they kidnapped students from Ibadan Poly. They kidnapped one of the staff from UI, University of Ibadan. It's the family that resolved their problem, not the government. So this government, I don't care. Either you eat or either they don't care about your welfare. They are after, they want to rule.
Okay, thank you very much. Honorable, God bless you. I have a massive. Nancy, we have 5 minutes. You came late.
Okay, just 5 minutes.
We're already here.
Oh my God.
So,
Sketo, my man, thank you. Thank you for yesterday. You know, you sent that information when it was too fresh to me.
I think they gave information here first.
The shooting at Ogota, it got to me first. It got to me.
No,
Early in the morning.
they get over there.
They were early in the morning protesting. Do you understand? That was, what they planned to do before, earlier on. So as they started, crowding up, the crowd was thickening. Do you understand? On and on, police intervened. I didn't understand. A young boy with just like this bag.
I saw him. I saw the picture.
Oh, the sight was so devastating emotionally to me. They shot the guy. Early in the morning, Nigerian police now turn it that it was Odua Republic agitators clashing with OPC. Blatant lie. Blatant falsehood. Christian, it wasn't. It was an agitation for Odua Republic. Police shot 2 protesters.
Okay, why now?
Let me tell you. This is what is right for those youths. This is what is right for Yoruba nation agitators. Why now? Okay. Why then? Did we get it right then? Why last year, when some people, that girl was shot, the girl that was hawking mineral for his mama, she was shot. Why then? Anybody could do anything, anytime. Are you listening to me? This is well timed. The time is right. Some persons that want to rule Nigeria by all means, they are against Odua Republic agitation. Our disgruntled politicians, they don't want such thing to spring up in the southwestern Nigeria because they are about to what? To go to what? Highly exalted office of Asurok. That's why they are killing and maiming youths that are demanding for their rights. Yoruba agitators, they are right. They are doing the right thing. Yesterday, early in the morning, I don't see this where police could ever release any other pledge against to Nigerian civilian after what transpired in 2020, NSAS. Another NSAS, bloodier than the former one, is coming. And they that kill and maim Nigerian youths, they are going to pay the ultimate price. The blood of that boy is crying and he's going to take vengeance. He's going to avenge his killers. His family, his offspring, the people that are championing this cause of tormenting and suppressing Nigerian citizens.
Okay, let's look at insecurity. The polls may be postponed or cancelled. That is INEC.
INEC is just being pessimistic for nothing. INEC know that they have failed. I've been trying. Today I told you where I registered for my PVC. It was at Ojodu. Go there and see millions of people. INEC has been bought over by the present administration so that the PVC could not get to every concerned citizen. And listen to me now, they are like speculating. Insecurity comes the date, actual date, which is I think February of election. Listen, they are the one causing all this trouble. They have what? Failed us. They have collected bribe. They have been bought over. They don't want to deceive people like us. What they are doing now is too clear, more lucid to them that they are the one championing it. How are you telling us that fear of insecurity? How much have we been budgeting on insecurity? Too much money. Where are the forces? The forces are there to kill Nigerian citizens. They are not there to kill people that are going to thwart this election. Let me tell you, many thugs that have been bought over to thwart this election are free, walking on the streets, looking at you to know what is going to come out from your voice so that they will deal with you. INEC know them. INEC officials know them. Some of those disgruntled politicians that have been representing the Ikeja constituency, Olumbanasa constituency, Mpu constituency in Enugu State for many years. They know they are the one that has been buying all these stocks. They are the one that are going to cause insecurity because they know that their time is over. INEC knows people that are going to champion insecurity comes this election next month. So what they are saying here, they are trying to be deceptive. They are trying to be crafty, which is their normal job. It is their normal trademark. Being crafty to tell people, danger ahead, danger ahead. They are the cause of the danger. They are the endangering people. They are the endangering one. They are trying to endanger our lives.
Okay.
Nobody is endangering INEC. INEC is the one endangering themselves.
Okay.
If I'm telling you lies, why is it that PVC has become what? A rarity. I mean scarcity. Rarity of things. Everywhere, thugs are frustrating the effort of negotiators to collect their PVC. Everywhere. Every nook and cranny of Lagos, where we have outlets from where you can get your PVC. Thugs are there. They are peeping at you, looking at you, because they know that you are against tyrannical regime. Okay. They know that you are against the so-called dictators. Okay. They know that you are against what? A regime that has seen many people hungry, dying, enslaved more than ever in Nigerian political history.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that INEC should go and sit down.
Thank you.
They are the cause of trouble.
Mazi,
I heard they are the cause of insecurity.
This morning.
I heard they are the ones that are going to what? Champion it. INEC should go and sit down about insecurity.
Thank you very much. Yes, with that, we've come to the end of the program. This morning, a wonderful program. Bystanders at the newsstands. Thank you very much. Please click on the like button so that we can have more reach to other people. Click on the like button. Yes, first round chat. Uche, Gini, as many that are watching this morning, please click on the like button. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. Bystanders at the newsstands. I'm Chris and Chico. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye for now.